What is up, guys? LordRespawn here. Welcome to another Animal Crossing video. So in this video we're talking about 5 major updates that I think need to happen in Animal Crossing New Horizons honestly, if they want people to continue to play years and years from now. Obviously it is still brand new, it is still fresh. Even 5 months into this game, I mean, we're still playing it, we're still having a good time, but there are some things that need to happen if they want the fan base to stick around for a few years, right? And keep new players continuing, to play. So let's give Sherp a gift here, and let's jump right into this. So the first one that I think needs to happen is we need to be able to add an island. We need more space. Okay, so everybody is going all out on these islands. We just got the dream islands and the dream address, and all of that stuff has been added into the game, but we need the ability to add more space to our island, and I think adding another island is going to be the perfect way to do that. Because if you look at this, I mean, my island isn't as crazy as some of the ones that I see online, but some of your guys' islands are just like jam-packed, and look, it's August, right, of the first year that it came out. What's going to happen is they continue to release updates as new seasons come and new specialty furniture sets for those seasons hit the game. What are we going to do with them, right? Like, where are we going to put them? Are we going to have to tear down our island every single season and every single new update? I just don't think it's feasible. I think that we need to get an additional island, the ability to create and build on something else within our original game is a major key for success of Animal Crossing, because frankly that is obviously the most brand new and amazing feature in New Horizons, is the ability to terraform and make these islands look exactly how we want them to. So we need more of that. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, it goes along with this, and that is the ability to add more villagers than 10. Other games we've had the ability, the original Animal Crossing, we had more than 10 villagers, and honestly, like, we need more than 10. 10 is not enough. There's 400 plus, or over 350. I don't know the exact number, I forget, but there's, let's call it, over 300 villagers in Animal Crossing, and all of us, honestly, have probably only seen a max of like 20% of those villagers, and that's pushing it. That is an extremely bold number. I would say I've only seen 5 to 10% of the villagers in this game through my hunting. So in the spirit of keeping your island fresh and all of that, getting people to move in and out, which will lead me into my third point, but getting people to move in and out, get some new faces, add some life to the game. So adding more villagers, adding the ability to have more villagers, I would say 15 to 20, and then if we get another island, then have that same number on the new island. So more villagers, that's number two. Number three is having the ability to kick villagers out. Everybody has those villagers that they're just like waiting to ask to leave, right? I mean, there are some villagers that just need to go, and when you're wanting to maybe go villager hunting, or you just want somebody to move out because you don't like them for whatever reason, you might not like them, we need the ability to actually force people to move out, or at least a status bar or something that we can work towards. Maybe not like an executive order of like, hey, you're gone, but something that if you do 5 to 10 tasks, they will leave and we can track our progress, something like that. That is number three. Number four, we need more furniture. If you go and visit anyone's island, or you look online, everybody has, the same furniture sets, right? And it's great that they added all of these, craftable furniture. I mean, you've got the logs here, you can change the colors, you can change the color of the fountain, all that stuff is great, but everybody's island looks the same, and it's kind of getting to the point where it's like, obviously everything is not new and exciting like it was back, March through June, but we need some variety, and they X'd out, they gave the hammer, deleted a ton of amazing furniture sets from Animal Crossing New Horizons that were in previous games, and they need to go back and they need to add a lot of those and enhance those and give us the ability to pretty much add new furniture sets. I mean, we're gonna get some festive ones. We're gonna get, you know, a Halloween set. I would imagine, since we got the bunny set, we're gonna get a holiday set. But other than that, I mean, who knows? We might get a fall set, right? But there needs to be a massive re-upload of previous furniture sets that were in the game, and we need to be able to place those, you know, on our islands and around, you know, in our house and everything like that, because we're missing out on a lot. I mean, there's a lot of Nintendo, like Mario, Zelda sets that are not in the game, and some of the Zelda sets were, like, honestly one of my favorite sets, or items in the game, because you could just make like a game room that had, you know, like the Master Sword, or I'm trying to think what else, Star Fox. You have the, I forget the name of it, but you have Fox's ship. All this cool stuff. You know, you had all the mushrooms from Mario. So a lot of stuff was removed from the game, and we really need it back. Okay, I mean, and it being the 35th year of a 35th anniversary of Mario, it would make sense to add some Mario items into the game. I don't know if they're going to announce that in the coming months. They might, who knows, but that would be pretty cool. And the next year we have 35th anniversary of Zelda, so they could do the same with Zelda items, and I think everybody would welcome that with open arms, you know, having those kind of updates in the game. Then we get into number 5. So this one is interesting, in that there needs to be updates to multiplayer. Okay, obviously you can have, they added the Dream Address, which I guess isn't multiplayer, but it's over the internet. But, you know, you have friends come over. It's awesome, it's fun, it's exciting, you can run around, you can fish, you can do, you know, the bug off, you can do the fishing tournament if it's that time of the month or the year. But there's nothing, you kind of have to make your own games. And if you take a look back at New Leaf, we had Tour Timers Island and Island Tours. And those were phenomenal, you know, a step forward, I should say, for Nintendo, because there really wasn't much online play that was worth anything, you know, in Animal Crossing or in their games. Because, I mean, oh, I just caught a piranha. Honestly, I haven't caught a piranha in a very long time. That is cool. But I mean, the ability to have set, like, Animal Crossing games, multiplayer games that have a purpose, that you can go, you know, race to the finish, and it's like an obstacle course, or you can have like a maze, you know, race to the finish, or like you play tag, or like an actual hide and seek game, or I don't know, but something that is made by Nintendo. You go into a lobby and you can sync up with people all over the world and play mini games with one another. I think that would be just a phenomenal add to the game, because let's face it, if you invite random people to your island, they're gonna mess something up, they're gonna steal your stuff. It is what it is. So you really have to trust people that come to your island. So if they could have like a set lobby, matchmaking, if you will, that we could go and just play games together, and maybe you have like an online fishing tournament or something, and you go to a deserted island, and you know, it's a 10-minute lobby, and the person to catch the most fish or something. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up, but at the end of the day, they need to enhance the multiplayer aspect of this game, because going to visit your friends' islands, it's fun, but the excitement's not there. It's, you know, just kind of hanging out, but there's no competitive aspect to it. And I know Animal Crossing isn't necessarily a competitive game, but I think that would add to the game, add to the playability, the long-term playability, I should say, of New Horizons. So, I mean, I just think multiplayer needs an overhaul. And with that being said, guys, those are my top 5 massive upgrades that I think need to come to Animal Crossing New Horizons. We need an additional island or 2 or 6 or whatever. That would be amazing. You need to be able to add more villagers, kick villagers out whenever you want. Multiplayer needs to be enhanced, and we need an exponential number more of furniture sets, because we're just seeing the same things over and over and over again. So guys, let me know in the comments, what upgrades do you want to see come to New Horizons in the next few months and years? Would love to hear what you guys have to say, and for more Animal Crossing content, keep it right here. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Later.